maybe you're not a super techie person. Fine. Neither am I, really. But in my coaching sessions, we do quite a bit of screen sharing, and there's something that I see over and over. It may seem like a small thing, but it slows people down big time. And it's not about apps, it's not about systems. It's something you already have access to at your fingertips, but you might be ignoring. Welcome to the Do More, Stress Less podcast. I'm your host, Alexis Hasselberger, a time management and productivity coach. In every episode, I give you actionable, practical tips to help you learn to use your time in a way that feels good to you every day. No more hustling, scrambling, or struggling to keep your head above water. So let's dive in, and soon enough, you'll be doing more and stressing less. Today, we're going to get uber tactical and hyper nerdy. Now, if you're already a nerdy keyboard shortcut person, feel free to skip this one. But if not, or if you're not quite sure, well, this is a quick one, so keep listening. Now, I don't think of myself as an extreme keyboard shortcut person. I use the mouse a lot. But I also notice things. Because I'm so often screen sharing, or rather my clients are screen sharing with me, I notice when people aren't using shortcuts that could be saving them a ton of time and making them way more efficient. Why is efficiency important? Well, because I want the same thing for my clients and for you that I want for me, to have more time to spend on the things that you actually care about. And if keyboard shortcuts can help a little bit with that, well, then I don't want to gatekeep. So without further ado, I want to share with you the keyboard shortcuts that I use every single day. Now, as I am reading these out to you, I am going to use the terminology that I use in the Mac world because I use a Mac. But just know that keyboard shortcuts, it's going to be Command and then a letter, or Control and then a letter. So Command plus a letter if you're on Mac, Control plus that same letter if you're on Windows. And I'm just going to say Command plus because I use a Mac. Okay, so the first one, this is probably one that you already know. Most people do, but some people I work with do not because I see them using the mouse for this. It is the good old copy. So Command C on a Mac or Control C on a Windows computer will copy it. This is the OG of computer shortcuts. It's the one that copies whatever you've selected. Look, you probably know this one, but if you didn't, now you do. Now, the friend of this one is the paste, the copy paste, right? So it's Command V on a Mac or Control V on Windows. This is the best friend of Command C, right? This one pastes whatever you have just copied. Again, you'll likely know it, but I've seen enough people navigate via mouse to select paste that it's worth adding here. Now, I am also going to include in the show notes a link to a doc that will share all of these there so that you don't have to try to, write them down or remember them. But I want you to be thinking, which one of these don't I use so that I can go and find it later? Okay, another one that is really helpful is Command Z. And this is the, oh no, you deleted something, you messed something up. This one's got you covered. It's the undo button, right? Then we've got Command X. This one deletes. You want to use this one with caution, right? Because it will delete. But again, you could use Command Z to undo whatever you just deleted. Another one I love, I use all the time, is Command A. This is if you find it a huge pain to select a bunch of text. Scrolling from the top to the bottom, this one selects all of it. The A is for all, it selects all. Now, this one might be my all-time favorite. And I actually only learned this about a year ago. It's Cmd K. And if you've ever wondered how people get those nice, pretty links into their email where the text links to a link and they don't have that ugly URL sitting in there, that is what Cmd K is for, right? So you select a word, a phrase, etc., and then you use this shortcut to paste in the link. And now the word links to whatever you wanted it to link to without the ugly URL. Or if you just want to make a URL clickable, all you have to do is select the URL, use Command K, and voila, your link will be clickable. All right. The next three are for formatting, right? So Command U, this one underlines whatever you've selected, right? Command B, This one bolds whatever you've selected. I love these because they actually, they relate to what you're doing. The U for underline, the B for bold, right? And then Command I, this one italicizes whatever you have selected. These ones are really great when you are trying to format a document and you don't want to keep clicking around and highlighting, right? You can just use these to get that formatting where you need it. And then there's also Command F. This one is so useful. Command F is for finding things. So if you are in a document, if you are on a web page and you are trying to find a specific word, or you know something is in a specific place because you remember the word, do Command F. You can type in the word you're looking for, and it will find all the locations where that is. You can do it in a spreadsheet. You can do it in a doc. You can do it on a web page. Command F helps you find things. And now, for good measure, I'm going to share two more of what I'm going to be calling mouse cuts, for lack of a better word. These are not keyboard shortcuts, but they are some shortcuts that you can use with your mouse that I have found very, very helpful. So the first one is the little paint roller or paintbrush icon. If you have ever found it really annoying to try to match the formatting from one section of a document to another, this little icon is your new best friend. If you select the text that you want, so select the text where you like the formatting, right? Then you click on the little paintbrush, the little paint roller icon, and then you click on the text you select the text that you want to reformat. Voila, it just does it for you. So if you have a section that you want it to be bold and italic and Arial 17 or whatever, now it's just one step to make that happen instead of 3 or more. And then the last one that I want to share is double click and triple click to select. So instead of selecting text by holding down your mouse on one side of the thing and then dragging it over to the other end of the thing and then letting go, if you want to select just a word, just double click that word. It will select it. And if you want to select a whole sentence, just triple click any place in that sentence and it will select the entire sentence. No more fumbling, moving the mouse backwards and forwards. Double click and triple click save a ton of time. Now, I know that I didn't cover the standard keyboard shortcuts for email processing, but if you want me to, I'm happy to. Just let me know. Just drop me a comment or send me an email. And don't even get me started talking about the custom shortcuts that you can do with a tool called Text Expander that I use all of the time. If you want more on that, just let me know. So now it's your turn. I want you to let me know, what is your favorite keyboard shortcut? What did I miss? Because I'm sure I didn't get everything. If you're loving this podcast, I'd really appreciate it if you took just a moment to give it a 5-star review. This isn't a vanity metric, although, of course, I want to know if you like it. Your reviews help other listeners find the show. It really makes a difference. So your review is a sort of pay it forward type of good deed.